Hello, everybody. I'm Jackie K. Cooper, and my entertainment rundown for today is a review of the film F1. Now, this is a movie that has been advertised, hyped. It's supposedly going to be the big movie of the summer. It's got competition from Jurassic World, etc. But this was the one. Brad Pitt starring in this film. It's about race cars, all of that. Formula One. I went to see it. I know nothing about Formula One. And that was so funny because when I was walking out of the movie, there was a guy coming out and he said, "What'd you think?" And I was telling him what I thought. And he said, "And did you recognize such and such a race car driver?" And I'm like, "No." And then he said, "Did you know that the guy who said this was the head of some big car company?" And I was like, "No." And then I was talking to my son about it, and he was telling me that some of the incidents that occur in the movie were based on some actual incidents that had happened in Formula One in the past. Didn't know anything about that. Didn't matter. I went in, I thought, oh, I hope it has enough of a storyline to keep my interest between the racing scenes. And it does. It had a good story about, an older race driver played by Brad Pitt. I think his name is Sonny Hayes, which is just such a movie star name in the movie. And then he's on a team with a younger guy played by Damson Idris, and they're kind of competitive, and it's the young guy versus the old guy, and then Javier Bardem is in there it's a person with, behind the company that makes the car. Kerry Condon plays the designer of the car, kind of a semi-love interest for Brad Pitt. But it is a movie. The photography is great. The acting is great. Hans Zimmer did the music. The music is great. I sat there and I thought, and I was fighting the movie. I don't know why I was fighting the movie. I was like, oh, I know this ain't gonna be that good. It's not gonna be this good. And then I'm thinking, well, that was pretty good. And yeah, I really am interested to know what happened here. And then you get, the scenes of the races are really tense. You get that. Then you go back out to the storyline. The storyline is sustaining the whole movie between race scenes. And Brad Pitt is the last American movie star. I mean, to me, he is even more of a movie star than Tom Cruise. And Tom Cruise is a big, movie star. But Brad Pitt, there's so many movie star moments in this film where the camera is on him, and it's just like he is the movie. He's the reason to see it. And every piece just clicks into action. It was, I think, directed by the same guy who directed Top Gun Maverick. I think that's correct. I'm getting a nod from Walker saying it is correct. I thought this is what movies are all about. You want to see it on the biggest screen that you can find because it's got those scenes that you just want to feel immersed into the film. It's rated PG-13 because there's profanity, there is violence. But I came out and I thought, this is one of the best movies I have seen this year. Maybe the best movie. I'll sort that all out at the end of the year. But it works. Everything about it works and plays. One aspect plays into this aspect, plays into this aspect, plays into this aspect. And it gives you a total feeling of entertainment. When the movie's ended, and I didn't know what was going to happen with the outcome up until the very end, and I love that about it. But now I want to see the movie again because knowing how it ends, I want to see the setup again in the beginning and the way it plays out. But if you like movies that are just there to entertain you, then this is the summer movie for you. This is the yearly movie for you. A movie star movie, a movie. 9 out of 10. Almost perfection. Really up there as a great movie. But this has been Jackie K. Cooper's Entertainment Rundown with a review of the film F1.